Today, I'm nervous as hell. I'm going to my first social media event. If you know anything about me, I can be introverted a lot of the time. This social media event has other entrepreneurs, other influencers. It's a chance to create, to learn, to just up your skills. This is the interesting part. I'm great with people. I can sell anything. I've worked in various industries that I've dealt with people all day long and made great relationships, but I'm just getting more comfortable getting behind this camera. I haven't had too many experiences talking to large groups of people. Probably not since I was singing in the choir at church, for real. This, along with the photo shoot I did earlier this week, are two ways I can push myself past uncomfortability. And I'm starting to love the feeling more and more. You hear people talk about how growth only happens through uncomfortability. The negativity in my head tried to stop me. I tried to talk myself out of it. It's a 30-minute drive. I'm going by myself. I came up with excuses at first when my girl asked me about a week ago. Shout out to my girl for finding this event. It's at a public library. I'm truly trusting God in my social media journey, but I figured there's nothing wrong with learning a little more. It gives me a chance to promote myself, to talk to groups of people, to push past uncomfortability, and to ultimately be a student of the game. I've always said I'm a student of the game in anything. I always love to learn from others and soak up as much knowledge as I can. That is why I've been told plenty times throughout my life I'm mentally and spiritually ahead of my time. Ride along with me, and I'll keep you updated and let you know how it goes. I do believe that I'm going to get a lot out of this today, but I just had to push past the nerves. How can you push past your nerves this week? Come prepared or don't come at all. Got some cards to hand out as well. I don't really know what to expect other than the things I listed that was said on the email, but it wasn't too many names. I feel like I gotta do this. It's my first social media event. The whole goal for me today is to push past my uncomfortability of all of this. Go check out my reason for returning the YouTube video to understand that I'm not about trends. I didn't use social media for years. There's a lot of old school in me that struggle to adapt. But if you watch my return visit video, you'll understand why I'm back on this camera. I had to find my own personal reasons that were way bigger to me than everything else. I found joy in being able to uplift others, and it's always been a passion for me. I'm blessed with my progress with YouTube over the years, but again, it's been a wide spread of years. It's rush hour too, but I felt I had to do this, man. I'm back in school again.
You can have it make content creation. Yeah. So when you save this we're gonna bulk create. We're gonna go to the apps.
Yeah, boy, I wasn't expecting this. Yeah. I'm loving this sandwich. That was freebie because I'm at my first social media convention. Free event and free food. Shout out Mid-Continent Public Library in Missouri. Multiple locations. Check them out.
To kind of decide, but just a reminder for the third breakout. In the blue room, we're talking about legal and copyright when it comes to AI and content usage. So what are legal things you need to be concerned about? What are questions you need to think about? I know that we had some legal questions Specific on your target customer. So specific that Kim will help you name this person. You know how old this person is. You know what gender they are. You know what hobbies they have. You know if they have children. You know where they live. Getting super specific on your audience and your client, because if you know exactly who you are talking to, you know exactly how you can create content for them. And the media session, where she'll talk about batching and video content. So how you can, let's say you want to post multiple videos, she'll help you break that down into steps to where you're doing all of your generation at one time.
At an event, you are optimizing what you do through an algorithm. And that's why a lot of times people can create really great content that is not thinking. I think that's one of either the next 2 or 3 slides. It's not thinking, it's predicting the next best thing to say. So it is not taking in your information and thinking to itself next examples, and then it's spitting that back out to you based on what it thinks it's most likely context for you. It's not looking at any analysis between anything.
Using the table side. I love that. And so, but also all of this information is
Well, y'all, that wraps up my first social media event. It was great. It was a lot to take in. As I mentioned, I'm an introvert, and at the very end, I asked the lady that really spoke to me what she did to get into her career. She did similar to what I want to do. She talked about how she started at speaking, and she gave me a lot of tips. And one of the things she did, she gave me more events to go to, and she said, go to more of these events, study, ask questions, promote yourself, and then give your introverted side a reward when you get home. And it's crazy because like that's God talking to me right there, because it's exactly what I had to mind with today. That's what I told the lady. I said, that's so crazy because it's exactly my intentions with coming in today. You guys kind of saw each session. There were about 4 different rooms, and then they gave us a prompt with a bunch of different conversations going on and presentations going on in a time frame, and we got to choose which room to go into. The 2 that really stuck out to me was the lady that talked about the AI. I know that was very needed. You guys know the break I took from social media and YouTube, so that's why I mentioned earlier, AI was a huge one that I need to learn about, and I felt like she gave me, all of us said she was very informational, and she gave us all the foundational steps to start with AI and told us how to talk to AI and told us what to include and what not to include. And then she included apps to use for these AI generation processes. Again, I want to be as natural as possible, but AI can help in many ways too. And that's my old soul, trust me, has held me back from using AI. Trying to stay up with the times. Again, that was a big reason for me coming here today. And then the last lady was all about creating your customer persona. And I think that helped me a lot with my YouTube journey and everything else I got going on right now, my training journey and trying to stay around fitness. Many signs today that made me feel like I was where I was supposed to be. I was able to pass out a lot of cards. I met 3 cool people and even asked some questions and talked in front of, nobody got up and talked on stage, thankfully, because that's what I was nervous of, but would have been willing to push myself to. But a lot of us, but I asked questions in front of everybody. So again, I've had my experiences around people, but today was a big one for me. And it was nice just to have something different to focus on. I felt like going to school again and just being a student of the game. And I realized where I was already contributing in what I learned. And then I realized the gap of what I didn't know and what I could continue to do. So if you made it this long, Thank you for watching. Comment down below more seminars or more social media entrepreneur events for me in the Kansas City MO area. A lot of free game. Again, shout out to the Mid-Continent Public Library. Thank you guys for the hospitality. Thank you guys for the treatment, for the food. Thank you to all the entrepreneurs and speakers. Thank you to Miss Kim. Thank you to Miss Gwen. You both stuck out to me on the message you guys gave out. It was amazing. I had a blast. I'm honestly shocked to even be saying this, but again, just listen to your gut, listen to your intuition, because I woke up and I was able to realize the anxiety that was trying to stop me from going. But something in me, God told me, you gotta go. This is setting you up for something else. This is not even that. This is putting my foot in the door to continue what I want to do with my life and continue to impact and inspire to inspire and bring change that I like to see. So if you support my mission, I appreciate you and I respect you. Thank you to those who watching and made it this far. Please like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications. You'll keep seeing more of me. Take care of yourself. Take care of your health.